Hey guys, I'm Tashed here, and I got some hate that I didn't include Kindled Orchid in my hand cannon tier list. There's some pretty pissed off people, and a lot of people reference the exact same thing. Now I want to talk about Kindled Orchid because it is a fine, good hand cannon. It's got some pretty good stats on it. This is a website called LightGG, if you guys are wondering, to show all this stuff. It's got some pretty good stats on it. You know, the range is fine, the stability is good. It's a 140 RPM. So in PvP, this is already going to be a pretty average choice. If it's an average choice at best. Depending on console, depending on PC, where you're playing, 140 RPM hand cannons are not amazing. Kindled Orchid is a notorious, it can work, but it's not going to be the best. I can name multiple guns off the top of my head that'll be better than this gun. Now, one of the things that people referenced was this is the only hand cannon in the game that can get Rampage and Kill Clip. Right. That is absolutely true. It can also get accurized rounds and you know, extended barrel and get full bore. There's some other good stuff that works for this. Right? But the big one that people were talking about was Rampage and Kill Clip. Now, here is my argument for Rampage and Kill Clip. There are situations where taking out trash mobs, you can get this to stack up. You can get this to feel like you're hitting like a truck. It is also absolute overkill on most trash mobs. Having Kill Clip active is enough to one-tap most trash mobs. Having one or two stacks of Rampage is enough to one-hit most trash mobs that you'd want to use a hand cannon on. And so stacking both of them, yes, you can absolutely do more damage to a bigger enemy, or maybe like a knight, or an ogre if you really need to. But you could also just swap to like the Recluse after killing an enemy and melt them. But the Recluse goes in this slot, so no, you can't. You could swap to, you know, a really good shotgun. You could swap to multiple other items to take out the bigger enemies, because hand cannons, if you're using it in PvE, are for the most part for trash mobs. Now, this also is an elemental kinetic weapon, which instantly makes it worse in a lot of situations because it does 10% less damage. Or it's 5% to the head now, or whatever the hell it is. I know they changed it, but it does less damage. So it makes it even more difficult to get those one taps on the trash mobs. If you compare this to even a 150 RPM hand cannon, because it's in the energy slot, it's going to perform worse than something like the Spare Rations with a Kill Clip or a Rampage roll. Now, I understand that you can also make this work in PvP, but guys, the amount of times you're going to get two taps of this thing and make this thing amazing in PvP is like once a game, maybe. I would say even less than that, because you have to reload the weapon, have Kill Clip active, then get another kill, then get another kill, and try to stack up Rampage, and by then Kill Clip is running out. There are so many things that need to line up for this to be good that I don't think it's good. A situationally good gun is not good, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, I can one-tap someone if 5 things line up. Congratulations. Congratulations. There's a lot of guns like that. And if you look at something like Better Devils, which I put on the list. I did put Better Devils on the list. Ah! The stats are very similar other than lacking stability. Aim assist is similar, zoom is similar, magazine is similar, and this can roll pretty similar stuff. You know, accurized rounds, it can get outlaw, it can get kill clip, it's got rangefinder. It doesn't have rampage that you can get on this, but if you're looking at most PvE activities, kill clip and outlaw will be enough. This will be a great little loadout. If you're looking at PvP, you got rangefinder, you got opening shot. Oh my god, why am I yawning? The reason I didn't list Kindled Orchid is it's not bringing enough to the table for me to, like, I don't know, to care about it. It's probably the best 140. I probably should have put Kindled Orchid over the Better Devils. I didn't really think about it, I'm not gonna lie. But looking at it now and looking at the arguments people are making, it's not that good. It's not that good. Because yes, as I said before, there are situations where you have this crazy damage stacking, but you don't need that damage. And that's something that's really hard for people to understand. Is there's such a thing as overkill. And juggling these two perks is a nightmare. You want to stack up Rampage and keep shooting, so you'd want something like Triple Tap or a reload perk to allow you to reload and keep going. But at the same time, you need to reload to get Kill Clip to activate. So you can't have both of them active at all times and pumping out damage. It's kind of one, you get a little surge, and then you lose one. You get a big surge, and then you're back on this one, and it's like this whole like flowing thing. And you could argue, well, then you always have bonus damage. Sure. Or I could just throw on a Rampage spec and do pretty much the same thing. I could do Outlaw, Rampage, and a Rampage spec. Boom. Better loadout. Easy. I could even do Triple Tap Rampage. Boom. I still think it's a better gun. I think that these two perks together is not as good as people make it seem. It's not very good in PvP. There are better options in that slot. And yeah, I could throw it on the list. If you guys want me to throw it on the list, I'll throw it in the B tier or the C tier. But it's not like an A tier, S tier weapon like people are making it out to be. Kindled Orchid is fine, but it is not great. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.